And just make sure that you keep moving as you're going across there. Those ghosts back there lose interest pretty quickly, so that at least is nice. I'm actually going to burn an Estus flask here, because this is where I keep on dying, is right up here. I wish that I could reapply my transient curse now, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be wearing off. I'm going to drop iron flesh on myself as well, but not quite yet. Glad that I could kill that ghost before I have to go in there. That is certainly welcome. These ghosts are just like baiting my attention so that their friends can try and kill me through the wall, it feels like. It's not even through the wall, they're like inside of the wall. Doesn't feel exceptionally fair. Oh, and there's 3 ghosts. Cool, cool. Managed to kill 2 of them. One of them lost interest. But I think if I hang out here, that one will come back. Yes, indeed. Again, I'm not super confident about how long I have left on this transient curse. I'm going to try and just head over here, see if I can't bait out any more of the ghosts to fight me. Yep, well there's one. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good. And because our poise is so high, because of the pieces of the Havel set that we're wearing, we don't really have to worry about getting staggered by the ghost attacks. They're pretty small attacks, but if they do stagger you, you're in trouble if there's more ghosts around. Go ahead and come over here and grab this. No harm in that. Green Titanite Shard. Wish there was a way of seeing how long I have left on my transient curse buff, though. I'm always concerned that that's just going to run out and leave me to die in the middle of a bunch of ghosts that I can't hurt or shield myself from. I want to avoid going into that room slash house for as long as possible. It's locked. Contraption does not move. That locked door is actually what we need to unlock. That is why we are going to end up going into that house soon. Composite bow. Several flavors of bow nowadays. There's no limit to how much stuff you can carry around, but it's a good idea to at least be able to get between the useful stuff. There's an item called a bottomless box that you can access it at like any bonfire. Nice, I can reapply my transient curse. You can access it at any bonfire and you can store, you know, unlimited stuff in it. And that way you can unclutter your personal inventory that you carry around. So, just gonna try my best not to fall off the edge here. Just gonna go for living. That was successful. And here I can drop onto the roof of this building. And maybe that will help to bait up some more ghosts. Yes, indeed. So what we really want is as few ghosts as possible on the inside of this house. In fact, it looks like we managed to bait some of them up. Good stuff, making our life a little bit easier. Just one ghost at a time. I believe we're going to have to drop in right about now. Doesn't look like there's much more to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this iron flesh here. Oh, but because I have transient curse on me, I can't use iron flesh, I don't think. That is highly unfortunate. Oh well, it seems like there's an awful lot less ghosts, and let's not test the limits of that statement, let's just head on up to the very top of the roof. That is where we want to be. He's talking to this creepy looking guy over here.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal.
And that key is exactly what we wanted from him, but let's also take a look around at what else he has.
The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
So we've already done that. We have the Covenant of Artorius, the ring that the wolf Sif dropped.
Hello there. What is it? The key to the seal is now in your hands. I will help you in any way possible.
So this guy can break curses for you. He also sells a spell called Resist Curse. That's pretty much all. He's a curse breaker. Let us now go, now that we have that key, and if we choose not to, we can just avoid this house forever and ever, for all eternity. Let's go explore the house, because we've since severely cut down on the number of ghosts in the house. Let's just make sure that there's not any loot that we're missing. Soul of a proud knight. And there's ghosts trying to kill me from above, of course. Ghosts from all directions. And now we can head down here. I'm just gonna ignore that ghost for the time being. That's the wrong turn. We want to take it right here. And get to this further building that we can barely walk to open the floodgates. We are going to activate this elevator. And now that we've opened up the floodgates everywhere, all of the elevators here work. So that one that we were fighting the ghost next to, where it said the contraption does not move when you pull on the lever, can use that one. Can use all of these. All of these levers. But there are also powerful monsters down here. And those drakes are very, very difficult mobs, as are these guys. But if they open it for a backstab, gotta give them the backstab. And those drakes are still not so very angry at us. That's good. And we want to head in this direction, looks like. Just making sure we're not missing any loot, any shinies. Doesn't look like there's so many around here. Starting to feel a little bit cramped around here, isn't it? There's a friend. I'm just glad that they can't phase through walls like ghosts can. Yeah, get him with the accidental leaping forward strike. Oh, soul of a proud knight. So this is actually, I believe that that's... No, this is just the way forward. This is not going to be a boss yet. I don't think, at least. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Not a boss yet. Go ahead and just kite around him. Get the backstab. Pretty much the same as most fights. They block a little bit less often, but anything that a backstab works on, I am happy to fight with backstabs. That's my opinion on that. And that thing is horrifying looking. Yes, it is. Also does not seem to take so very much damage from physical attacks. What about fire? Fire is not much better. It seems to be deploying exploding skulls. Whoa, and it can move a little bit quickly if it needs to. But fortunately it can't swing its sword so fast. I wonder if we can just get behind it and yeah, get behind it, whale it down. That'll do it. Cool. Looks like something in there was a critical strike. Not sure exactly what that was. There's another one of these guys. Get that fear strike, so once we bait him out for the backstab, it kills him. There we go. Yeah, grab that humanity. Don't seem like there's any more shinies. It's gotta be where we came from. You can still hear those floating skulls waiting to explode. I've gotten myself disoriented. We'll check through there or here. Looks like we can take this path up. Ooh, shinies. Souls are shiny. It'd be hard to know that if it weren't for this game, but they're pretty shiny. Amazing Ember ahead. Don't mind if I do. We'll check on the down low first, and then we'll go up. Still hear that weird warbling noise. Like wop, 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 wop. Not sure what that is. I feel like this will be that amazing ember. Very large ember. Cool, cool, cool. The lightning weapons, the really nice thing is that they just build at that giant blacksmith. You don't actually need any ember other than the large ember in order to get the plus 10 weapon first. Don't need any tier 2 ember in order to get it. Alright, I feel like that was all the exploring we needed to do up here. And we can head back down. There was this door, and there was also this door over here. Is this also? Ah, this is just an elevator up. I think that this just goes... Yeah. right there, normally guarded by a ghost. And now, I think we came from there and we need to head this way, but I'm not sure. And judging by that looted corpse, we actually, the opposite is true. I think we need to go this way. Yes, indeed, I do not remember there being water on the ground anywhere that we've been so far. Water, which is about 10 times louder than any NPC in the entire game. Not sure why they made that decision when they were making this game. And he'll be more than obliged to drop down. I will be more than obliged to stab him in the back. And extremely happy to finish him off with that fierce strike. Extremely happy to do that for him. That all looks like dropping to my death if I go down there. But there's shinies up here, and shinies down there. Shinies everywhere! Cracked red-eye orbs can be used to invade, and picking that one up reminds me that we are decently equipped for PvP, I would say. I'd like to have, like, all the levels in my Pyromancy Flame before we PvP, but I don't need that. So we could PvP on this character pretty soon here. I wouldn't even need to spoil any endgame content for you guys. Am I alone with this thing? No, of course not. Oh man, his sword was like a centimeter from killing me there. Heal myself up. Take unnecessary damage. Backstab him. I'm just a fan of always backstabbing everything. In fact, even that giant goop that you wouldn't necessarily know had a front or a back. Ooh. Even he is good to backstab. Gotta get rid of that skull first, though. I thought he was dead. There we go. He seems to have something that he's guarding here. A Titanite chunk. Nice. More upgrades for the Uchigatana is what we're going to use that for. And that right there is going to be a boss fight that I think we are very well equipped for. With one little vitally important exception. Just a little itty bitty exception that we will die before we ever get down there if we do not change into the Covenant of Notorious Ring, and then we will not be able to move at all whatsoever unless we get out of this Havels and into that Elite Knights, and this will just replace with our skirt. Cool, cool, cool. So we were pretty well equipped for that, with the exception that we needed to change like all of our equipment.